I'm making this video for rappers. God said, by your words you shall be justified, and by your words you shall be condemned. That's in Matthew chapter 12, verse 37. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21 says, life and death is in the power of the tongue. If you read Mark chapter 7, Jesus says, not what goes in a man that defiles a man, it's what comes out of a man that defiles a man. Meaning, what you eat don't defile you, it's what comes out of your heart that defiles you. So with that being said, I'm trying to say that when we speak, we're gonna be judged by our words. So when you do music that's sinful, that only promotes wicked words and inspire people to do wickedness, it's gonna be there for you on Judgment Day, and you're gonna have to explain to God why you were saying these things. And the excuse, oh, it was a career, it was a job, it's not gonna help you, because God's giving you His words to live by. Jesus says in John chapter 15, no, John chapter 14, verse 24. No, 15 verse 9. John chapter 15 verse 9. He said, I abide in the love of God because He keeps the commandments of God. And if you was to keep the commandments of God, you would abide in His love. Yeah, you would abide in His love. So, with that being said, we have words to live by. The devil's using us by creating these careers and these fantasies that only promote wickedness to condemn your souls. So when you out there making a rap album, don't thank God for it, because you're going to have to stand on Judgment Day and give account for it. When you do comedian stuff, you're going to have to give account for that. You have to give God a reason why you was doing that. When you do movies that curse and promote fornication and lies and theft, all the fruits of the flesh, you're going to have to give an account for that. Don't be fooled. It's a job. It's just a way of deceiving you. It's a deception. It brings money. Of course, the devil knows you love money, you love fame, you love riches, you love to be, you know, in the glamour life. You like to dress nice, you like money, you hate being poor. So he created this system, and you climbing up the ladder and you feeling like you're being successful. You're not. You're not being successful. He's only racking up sins with your soul. Your soul is a big memory box. It knows, it records everything you do. The length of your hair when it grows, how many times you cut it, how much hair is on your head, how many times you look left or right, how many times you breathe, how many times you ate, how many times you speak. Your spirit records all that. So God really doesn't have to talk to you. He automatically asks your spirit, and your spirit will confess everything you ever have done in your life. That's why the devil doesn't care to explain to you what this sin is. He just inspires you to do it. And you don't judge for yourself to know whether it's right or wrong using the word of God, because you don't believe in it. So of course he's going to put desires and thoughts and feelings and even visions in your mind to convert you into sinning. Yeah. So it looks like it's a job. It looks like it's a career. It looks like it brings you all kind of fame and riches. But it's really deceptive. I know, because you're poor, you're broke, because you love rapping, or watch what you do, because the devil knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He's trying to get your soul to rack up enough sins that you're too heavy to even go to heaven. Yeah, you get weighed on a scale. You got to be light as a feather when it comes to sin. Light as a feather. God judges you like that. He'll weigh you on a scale. If that feather is not able to weigh out more than your sin, You're out of there. I had a dream like that. A friend of mine that died came to me and threw a feather at me in a dream, and I screamed and cried. He said, "This is a message. This is for you from God." And it's crazy. I got all the negative things. I got all the negative messages first before I even get any of the righteous messages. So I'm warning y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. Be careful. Care about your soul, and care about your soul by always applying God's words, living by them, keeping God's commandments. Because that's the only thing that's gonna justify you. Fly on His words. Live on His words. Plan your life with His words. Take your next step. Make your next choices with His word. So that way on Judgment Day, you're not condemned. Because God's going to honor His words. So if you want to be honored, honor His words. Hold on to Him. Think about this. Your body, your spirit informs you when you're full, when you're hungry. It informs you when you're sick. And you have never took biology class. You never took a class to teach your spirit. None of these things. But it gives you signs of before, of you hurting. And God's going to talk to you through your spirit. You're going to hear yourself confessing and telling truth about everything you ever did. So if I were you, I would start planning my life using the Word of God. So that way when the Judgment Day come, you can say you stand on the Word of God. That's the only thing that's going to help you. If you stand on these ignorant words, cursing, fornication, lying, murder, homosexuality, bestiality, covetousness, lasciviousness, you're not going to make it. Sorry, man. I know that money sounds good. I know your mind believes that you're just doing it for a job and a career. People love your talents. People are cheering. Those people that cheer you on, they're in darkness too. I'm sorry. That's how the devil keeps something looking real and keeps you distracted and make you think it's good. He'll make everybody around you cheer you on. He had everybody voting, crucify Jesus. Free that thief, but kill Jesus. That's the same thing they're doing when they come to your concert. Keep going. Keep going, superstar. Make that music. And you know who you are. I don't have to put names out there. Keep going, movie star. Keep going, comedian. Keep going, basketball player. Keep going, tennis player. Don't know God. You're doing great. You're being successful in life. And you're going to see. All right. Later.